All right, Bethany, we do EC during the day with my 3-month-old, but I've been having trouble getting the baby to take naps because he will wake up after a few minutes and signal that he has to pee because he's just finished eating. And when I try to get him down for the night, he will squirm while eating until I bring him to the potty. I offer the potty before he goes to bed, but he just cries. After that, he no longer wants to sleep. It's been taking 1.5 hours to get him down. Wow. Any suggestions? Thanks. So I also have a 3-month-old. This is the thing, you're nursing to sleep. Do you have a partner who could help you? Because I have a solution that could possibly work for you. Are you there, Bethany? You might have popped off and on. So we worked with Baby Sleep Site. Hi, Bethany. Do you have a partner who can help you with at least before sleep at night? Is that yes for yes? I'm here? Or maybe you're typing. Okay, so while Bethany's answering, this is what has to happen, I think. Yes, you have a husband. Okay. Let's get that husband to help. Here's how. When you nurse to sleep all day, at night they'll wake up to eat. And it's sort of, so my 3-month-old, knock on wood, is sleeping, and I'm not bragging, I'm just telling you, because I don't nurse to sleep during the day or the night, except for back to sleep during the night, he's sleeping from 7 or 8 p.m. to 4 or 5 in the morning already. And we're co-sleeping. So is this your first child? Because if you have other kids, then it gets a little bit tricky because then you've got other people waking up and stuff. First, okay. So usually it's the easiest thing in the world to do to nurse to sleep because it works. When EC starts to interfere with that, it's kind of the overall picture just needs a little bit of a shift. So if you're willing to do it, I got a sleep plan from Nicole's site, babysleepsite.com. We are sharing the bed, my son and I, yeah, my 10, 11, 12, he's 12 weeks almost. We're sleeping in the same bed, in my queen size bed. We're about to put him in the crib in the bedroom because he's doing so well. And we don't really have enough bedrooms yet. We're remodeling. So what I did was I went to Baby Sleep Site and I got a sleep plan because I couldn't figure out why our baby would freak out from 7 to 12 every single night. And they worked with me to help me to find a way to do a bedtime routine. Even at 3 months old, you can do a bedtime routine. So what we do is I nurse him. We hang out a little bit. He's a little bit sleepy. I offer him one last potty before he goes down. About 10 minutes after nursing him. He's still awake at this point. So I coo and cuddle and whatever at about 7:30 or 8 o'clock every night. Then my husband takes him. So he takes him to pee. Then my husband takes him. He puts him in his arms. He lets his head lay back like really far. Had I never been to Africa, I would think, oh my gosh, you're going to hurt the baby, but it doesn't really hurt the baby. So head back all the way far. He tells Alexa, our little Echo Dot that plays music in our kitchen that always knows the right music to play magically, Alexa, play some music. And then Alexa plays some really fun dance music with really good bass or something, you know, the baby loves it. This is his bedtime routine is what I'm giving you an example of. Then he dances around with the baby in the kitchen until the baby starts to pass out. And he goes and puts him in the bed. And that's it. And he stays asleep. So we've found that that's worked for us. Now I want to back up and say, this is where I inserted pottying there. I feed him a full feed, then I wait a little bit, then I potty him, then we do the rest of the bedtime routine. So nursing is part of the bedtime routine, but it's the very beginning part. Beginning, then potty, then awake a little bit, then potty, then somebody other than mom, who doesn't smell like mom, who doesn't have mom's nerves, helps the baby go to sleep. We've also used a swing in the past to help get baby, kind of down. We've also, had my husband put it in the carrier. We also use a big exercise ball with Isadora. We bounced. He would hold her sideways and she would suck on the blanket or his arm, and he would bounce her until she fell asleep, and then he'd transfer her into the bed, pat her bottom, and then she'd go to sleep. So, you know, that's just what I'm trying to illustrate, is that you don't necessarily have to nurse to sleep, especially since it's not working right now. So try to get husband in on it. And you can also get a sleep plan from Baby Sleep Site. I don't get anything if you go there, except for the joy of knowing that somebody's going to get better sleep. They support co-sleeping. They support non-cry it out. They also they ask you if you do EC, so they know about that there. Let's go back to naps. You'd have to do the same thing. And the problem here is that for me, I have to wear my baby to sleep during the day because it's just me. So I'll nurse him, potty him. I'll nurse him, wait a while, potty him. When he gets fussy the next time, I potty him again, and then it's nap time. And so there's the baby sleep cycle. They wake up, they go to the bathroom, they feed, they're awake for a while, and ideally they go right back to sleep. After they've been awake for a while, maybe after they've been awake for a while, you potty them one more time. Then you put them to sleep without feeding them again. So generally, first-time moms overfeed because they answer every cry or whimper with he must be hungry, he must need to eat. The other resource I used for this was Baby Wise, but not the cry it out part. So that's where I really learned about the baby cycle, the baby care cycle, but you insert pottying there where they tell you to change the diaper, you just potty instead. So what I would do for you is just switch up your routine a little bit, Bethany. I really hope that helps. Maybe rewatch this again, watch it with your husband, and come up with a game plan and figure out a way to do this a little bit different, because he's clearly wanting to pee. So you need to do feeding, a little bit, wait for him to be ready to pee, catching that pee, and then getting him ready for bed, but not for an hour and a half to get him down. You're probably nursing a lot. Probably also they like to cluster feed if you need to nurse a lot. The baby sleep site can help a lot with the sleep side of it. And then husband definitely should be helping, because and it's not going to last forever. It will get easier. The other thing is, if baby refuses to be held and peed, you might want to use a top hat potty with a cozy on it, because they can be really close to you and cuddle on you, and then just reach your hand in there. And this is how you know if they've peed, because you can't see through it. I put my finger in front, so I actually get peed on, but I know, excuse me, during those sleepy times if he's peed or not. You can hold him over the sink, but he might be too cold or feel too open for that. So if you have a mixing bowl, if you don't have a top hat potty, put that between your legs, hold him over it, and see if that works better. The other thing you can do is just lay him down on a Cushies pad with the POL backing and the cotton on the top, and that's on the supply list on my site. You can lay him on that after you've nursed him, and you know he needs to pee, but he really doesn't want to, and you can use your finger or a pacifier to get him to calm down, and you can give him the signal psst, or the cue psst, and see if he'll pee on the pad. The other thing with babies that I've recently found out with this new one, because Branson takes forever to start peeing, if I touch the tip of his penis, he pees. Because I have tried to get fuzz off his foreskin before, and he pees right all over me. And every time I did that, he'd pee on me. So I'm like, wait, you know how panda bears will lick the genitals? I'm not saying lick, please. This is getting a little weird, but of the baby panda to remove obstructions and allow them to go to the bathroom the first few times. I saw that in a documentary and I was blown away. So there's this, okay, baby knows he needs to go, but can't quite figure out where that's happening, and the touch is actually a good cue to use. I wouldn't publicize that one because you're touching your baby's penis, but we touch it to clean it anyway. I'm just saying, here it is. It's a little tap on the top, and it tells him it's okay to go. That is the only thing that gets Branson to pee. So there you go, for whatever that's worth. But definitely, I really hope you can get, it's really hard. We had months of struggle with sleep, but Nicole's site really saved us.